Welcome back to Charity Farms. My name is Teresa, but you can call me T. Here at Charity Farms, we believe in the art of cooking, the joy of gardening, and the rhythms of daily life can all be enriched through the timeless teachings of the Bible. If this is content you enjoy, please like and subscribe below. Today, we are dealing with a lot of heat. We are in the month of July, and here in Buckeye, that means that our temperatures are in the triple digits. I believe that our temperatures this week are from 113 to 115, which you'll see in the video. So basically the garden is not in the mode of create the garden to get a harvest. It's actually in the mode of water and feed the garden to survive through the heat. So I will walk you through the garden to show you what we have. What survives after this will really be up to God's hands. But what I will show you is also 2 delicious meals that you can make on hot summer days. Here's the video. I celebrated the 4th of July at 115 degrees, and you can see that the rest of the week was pretty much the same. The following week, which is now, is about 110, but we are in severe heat weather. Starting with the olive tree, she's doing okay, but we have to make sure that she is well watered. I have 1 okra surviving at the moment, and that's it right here. The rest of my beds, the corn and the sunflower, nothing made it. The dragon fruit is doing well. I'm just adjusting her right now. The 2 apple trees didn't show any foliage. I'm gonna give it another year and see what happens. The ground cherries are struggling, but at least 1 is surviving. That is a bitter melon. The other 2 ground cherries didn't make it. I have 1 zucchini bush that is struggling, and then the red curry winter squash that is thriving. Catnip is having a glorious time. Followed by the oregano and the holy basil, which is about to seed. Those are my sweet peppers. I'm gonna come in, you can see that I am actually starting to get some buds, but I don't believe that I'll get any fruit from it for the next 2 months. Those are my hot peppers. I don't remember which ones those are, but that's my hot pepper bed. None of my berry plants seem to have made it, but again, I'll give it another year. The stevia looks like she's doing good. Oh, but look what a wonderful treat. An artichoke globe is starting to produce. I'm sorry, germinate. Those are my red radishes. And then I believe that is a snake bean. Because we are in survival mode for the next 2 months, I'm going to bring you ideas on how to cool off for the summer with delicious treats. First, we'll start with crab tacos. In a bag, I placed 1 teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, half teaspoon of ground cumin, and I'm putting about a half pound of real crab meat in the bag, but you can use imitation. Then I'm going to make sure that all of the seasoning has been placed on all the meat, and then I'm going to refrigerate and let it marinate for 30 minutes. Next, I'm mixing in 2 tablespoons of mayo with hot sauce. I use Cholula hot sauce, and I combine it in a small bowl, and just use the amount of hot sauce that you want to taste. And you're going to get a warmed flour tortilla, place the mayo sauce on that along with the crab meat, and then I just bought some Asian salad so I don't have to shred the cabbage, and then put some cheese on it and rolled it. The next are taco salad bowls. At the bottom, I place Frito-Lay chips, followed by rice, cooked pinto beans, and then cooked ground beef seasoned to your flavor, followed by shredded lettuce, sour cream, salsa, shredded cheese, and then diced tomato and or onions. Last but certainly not least are going to be spring rolls. In this seasoning, I am mixing 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of ground thyme, 1 teaspoon ground ginger, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon dill, and 1 teaspoon salt. And then I have my celery sticks, my carrot sticks, my shrimp, and cut noodles. I just use spaghetti noodles, and I used oil to thin it out. And these are all set aside because they're going to be placed into the spring roll itself. What I'm doing is I'm pouring in hot water and then pouring in a little colder water to make it more temperate for my hands. And I'm going to place the rice paper and wet it so it doesn't break. And this will make it pliable. And then I'm laying it on a separate plate, followed by a little bit of the noodles, then some celery, carrot sticks, shrimp, and then seasonings. Now, through this, you're going to see that I mix it up a little differently, trying to figure out how to roll it, because I do struggle with trying to roll it. Towards the end, I finally got it, which I'll show you what that is when we get there. My husband and I did say that it did need a little bit more salt, but we never consider that to be a flaw. I'd rather add more salt than have to find a way to take it away. It was towards the end when I realized if I put my vegetables on first, then add the other ingredients, it was a lot easier to roll. And what I do is I fold in the sides and then flip over the top over the vegetables and the food, and then I roll the rest. Doesn't that look yummy? Now, the crab meat that we did buy is expensive because it's real crab meat. However, the recipe really does call for imitation crab. If you don't like imitation crab like we don't, you can replace it with crab meat. I did forget to include the dipping sauce for the summer rolls. I will include that into the description below. I do apologize for that, but you can use whatever marinade you would like. It was still delicious. The only problem that I had was the rice paper. I'm still learning how to actually make that work and not fall apart or stick to other rolls that I made, but that's okay. Practice is what makes that perfect. It was still delicious, and I don't want you to give up on trying. Until next week, God bless you. Bye.